Yeah, this one's for the makers, the dream chasers, the ones who see the world and then reshape it. The June creation, yeah, 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 yeah. It started with a spark, turned into a flame. The June creation, now the world knows the name. Building dreams with precision, carving out the path from digital tools to success that lasts. Faceless but present, the vision is loud, innovating every step, inspiring the crowd. AI-driven moves, creativity and stride. The June creation is the movement worldwide. Late nights, big plans, hustle on the climb. YouTube lives at 7, always on time, teaching how to rise, how to pivot and thrive. The June creation shows you how to arrive. Every project a masterpiece, every tool refined. From tech consultations to content design, turning concepts into action, ideas into gold. The June creation is a story that's bold. June creation, where the future takes shape, breaking all the boundaries, no limits, no gates, turning passion into purpose, leading the way. The June creation sets the tone every day, no ceilings, no chains, we break every frame. The June creation rewrites the game, empowerment and grind perfectly aligned. The June creation isn't just a brand, it's a state of mind. Let the vision grow, let the legacy shine. For the ones who dream big, we redefine time. Creators, innovators, the spark of the nation. The future belongs to the June creation. Keep moving, keep building, no hesitation. Turn your passion into purpose. This is the June creation. June creation.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the June creation. I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro song. If you did, drop a like and drop a comment. You guys, it's been a while. I haven't been online for over a week. It is absolutely not my fault. I had a family emergency. My dad did have to go to the hospital, and he was in the hospital for a while. But we're back. We're back. We're back on live. We're back to our regular scheduled programming. Shout out to My Heart and Soul Creation, who's in the comments as always, saying good evening, JC family. If you guys hear any delay in my live, let me know because I am doing my live from another room now. So the room that I'm in is not close to the Wi-Fi router. So I don't know if the it's gonna be breaking up a little bit because this is the room that I used to do the live in. Started having issues with it, went to another room, but I'm trying to not be in that other room anymore and trying to be in this room. So hopefully you guys can hear me. My Heart and Soul Creation says, I hope Dad is okay. I pray Dad is okay. Yes, he's doing better. He had to end up going for the flu and ended up having pneumonia. It became a whole thing. But one thing I will get out of the situation and will say with this whole experience is make sure that you guys are taking your flu vaccines. I did not take it this year. I usually take it every year, but I did not take my vaccine this year. So I was definitely unexpectedly exposed to the flu. However, I'm doing okay. Everyone else is doing okay. My dad is back home. And we're just hoping that, things can get better with time. So today we're going to talk about Meta AI and Midjourney AI. So you guys are on the lives every single day, every single weekday at 7 p.m. And we talk about Midjourney a lot, but there's also Meta AI as well. So I just wanted to explore that tool with you guys and also just compare both of them in regards to the prompts that we're creating, how they differentiate between what we're putting into Midjourney AI and Meta AI. I wanted to talk about how they've revolutionized content creation. So one of the things I noticed with Meta AI is that you can animate the image that you generate, and Midjourney can't animate it. So we're going to go over that. We're going to do real world examples of how AI can elevate your projects from social media to professional branding. And I'm also, as always, I'm going to address any questions or provide actionable tips to start using AI tools today. Shout out to My Heart and Soul Creations that I missed you, Mel. I missed all of you guys as well. It's really been a long time. And the crazy part is I said that within that time, I'm going to try to catch up on a few things, but everything was just so overwhelming that I wasn't really able to catch up on much. But we're here now. We're back in action. And we're going to get things back to how they used to be. So before I get into the announcements, I do want to talk If you are not already, oh my gosh, I was muted again. For some reason, every time I go on this slide, it mutes me. I don't know how to change that setting. It's so annoying, but every time I come on this slide, I get muted. But basically, I was saying shout out to Angela Fox 9522, who was saying, I love the way you teach. When I had to grab a pen and paper, I knew that you were my go to for knowledge and training. Thank you for the good looking out. And I was just saying, thank you so much, everyone, for the kind words. Thank you, Angela Fox. Shout outs to you for leaving those kind words. You guys can leave comments on the videos, and I will shout you out when we get on the next live. I wanted to talk about YouTube really quick. If you are not already subscribed to us on YouTube, make sure that you are subscribed. When I took this screenshot, it was probably 2 weeks ago. We were at 1.27K. Now we're at 1.4K. So thank you guys so much. All right. Couldn't have been done without you guys. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. We come on live every single weekday at 7 p.m. like clockwork. All right. Make sure you're tuned in. Also, special offers, right? 50% off using code JCFAM. That is the live flash sale. 50% off using code JCFAM. You can use that code on so many things that are available on the website, whether it be logos, website design, account setup, stock images, Midjourney prompts, and so much more. Just to give you guys a quick heads up on how the website looks. This is the website right here. These are all of the products that we have. And like I said, using code JCFAM, you will get 50% off. If we go to the branding services, we have the Your Path, Your Plan custom growth session. So if you're interested in growing your brand, interested in growing your business, I provide that tailored guidance to you so that I can address your specific goals, whether it be digital marketing, Shopify setup, content creation, or personal branding. We do real-time walkthroughs and tutorials using tools like Canva, Shopify, or Midjourney. I do give you a constructive critique of your current work, whether it be your website, your branding, your marketing strategies, and more. It is a dedicated time to ask specific questions and receive real time expert insights. This session is 90 minutes long. So you have me for an hour and a half, just me and you talking about everything that you want to talk about and answering every single question that you have about creating content. I can discuss with you the clarification on tools, platforms, or strategies that are relevant to your goals. And last but not least, you get a complete recording of the session so you can go back and revisit it anytime you want. You get the whole hour and a half conversation and session recorded. We also have our custom image based logo services, 50% off using code JCFAM, our Shopify website design, brand promo. If you do want to promote your brand or business on this live, this live has great engagement. We have loyal followers. You can purchase a brand promotion and I'll promote your brand on this live. Like I said, it's $49.99, but with the 50% off, you do get it down to about $25. There's the account setup service. If you need any help setting up your accounts, like your Facebook account, YouTube account, all of the details are in this product, but you do share your screen, so you are doing it in real time. It's not me doing it for you, it's you doing it, but I'm showing you how to do it so that you can continue to know how to use those tools moving forward. We got the Canva Pro one-on-one personalized design masterclass. If you do want a one-on-one session on Canva, the basics of Canva. We got the YouTube thumbnail design. You guys been seeing my YouTube thumbnails. I know they're snapping, and I know you guys think they are too. So if you're interested in the thumbnail design, here is the place where you can get your custom thumbnail design, and it starts from $9.99. But of course, code JCFAM for 50% off. We have the YouTube monetization one-on-one strategy session, the Midjourney Mastery one-on-one personalized AI class, and the custom AI visuals for your brand or your business. We also have the stock images, which are very popular as well. The two most popular ones were the Pretty Grinch image collection, but Christmas is over, so I'm just going to keep it here still anyways. But we also have the Boss Babe ebook cover image collection, and it has hundreds, I think it has over 100 images at this point of just boss babe images that you can use when you're designing your ebook covers, or even when you're using it to create a flyer or anything at all for your brand. We do have a new product. It doesn't really relate to Canva and Midjourney, but if we go over to the ebooks, you will see that we have a new ebook called Perfectly Prepped, Setting Up Your Home for Short and Midterm Stays. If you guys do not know, I am a homeowner, and I did write an ebook on how to prep it for short and midterm stays. So if you're interested in that, that ebook will be found here in the ebook section of the website, as well as Master Your Home Photography Studio. Because, like I mentioned, I used to be a photographer. I still am a photographer, but photography used to be a very big part of my life, where I used to take images of people, but I did convert my home, a portion of my home, into a photography studio, and it was amazing, where people came and took pictures. I can show you guys an example. I think I showed you guys before an example of what the photography looked like, but I'm not sure if I ever showed you an example of the actual studio and what that looked like. So I'm just gonna show you guys that example now. People would come, and basically this would be the studio setup, and people would come, they would rent it, um, take pictures. Sometimes it was other people and their clients, sometimes it was me and my clients. But basically, I had converted this space, and in that ebook, it just kind of gives you the rundown on how to do all of that. It provides like all of the details on how to do all of that stuff. So if you're interested in photography, interested in the photography studio and some of the tools that I have here, this was a real moneymaker for me during the pandemic. So if you're interested, make sure you check out that ebook. Okay, now I think that's enough for the announcements. I kind of want to get into it. But one last thing is, if you're not a part of the Facebook, make sure you join the Facebook group, because that is where I put all my announcements. So for those of you who are not on the Facebook group, you guys probably had no idea why I didn't go on live for the past week and a half. So that's why I always say it's very important to join the Facebook group, because that is my best way of communicating with you guys. So now, without further ado, I do want to get into the tutorial. All right, here we are in Midjourney. So this is what Midjourney looks like, and this is what Meta AI looks like. Shout out to Angela Chance in the building, saying good evening all. Good evening, Angela. Thank you so much for joining the live. We are happy to see you here tonight. Okay, thanks for liking the live. So once we get to Meta AI, the way we get here is literally typing in meta.ai. But you do need to have a Facebook account, because as you can see down here, you do see that I am logged in with my Facebook account, which is Mel Young. So you need to have a Facebook account. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys do have a Facebook account. Once you're logged into your Facebook, you don't really need to do anything else. I don't think I needed to log into Meta AI. I just typed in meta.ai. It knew that I was logged into my Facebook page, and it brought me here. And as you can see, there are different things that you can do. You can have it imagine an image for you, which is image generation, which is what we typically do in Midjourney. You can ask it to tell you the best science museums. You can ask it to give you a film genre debate. Or you can even ask it to make you a healthy eating meal plan. Okay. So I feel like Meta AI seems like it could be a combination of Midjourney and ChatGPT. So um, the meal plan thing is in beta mode. When it's in beta mode, that means they're testing out this new tool or this new feature. It's not 100% yet, but they feel like there's enough for them to bring it to the public or to the audience for them to be able to try it. So let's say if I was to click on it, let's see what this says. This is the first time I'm clicking on it, by the way, for the beta feature. It says create and edit documents with Meta AI, get ideas and writing help, make your own changes and add AI images. When you're using the Llama 3.2 editor beta model or model, The editor will automatically open when Meta AI detects that you want to make changes. Okay, turn it on. Sure, let's try it, right? So this says create a 2-day healthy meal plan template, and it tells you day one is breakfast, the meal, Greek yogurt parfait with berries and granola. You get 1 cup of Greek yogurt, half a cup of mixed berries, 2 tablespoons of granola. Different variations. It gives you lunch, different variations, like you can substitute turkey with grilled chicken or tofu. Gives you dinner like quinoa and black bean bowl with grilled chicken, so on and so forth. And then it actually tells you over here on the side that it created a 2-day healthy meal plan template for you with 3 meals per day and suggestions for variations on each meal. The template includes a balance of protein, healthy fats, complex carbs, and offers ideas for swapping out ingredients, so on and so forth. And what I do want to show you guys is if you take this and put it into ChatGPT, you will get something as well, right? That's a good response. And that's why I do feel like what Meta AI is trying to do is trying to take it's really trying to replace ChatGPT in a sense because ChatGPT could generate images as well. But I do feel like, it's like right now we're in a situation now where these tools are becoming very competitive on like who can be the best, who do people want to use the most. So Meta AI is giving me ChatGPT vibes right now when it comes to what I asked it to give me because I went ahead and I took that same prompt and added it to ChatGPT. And ChatGPT told me here's a 2-day meal plan template with 3 meals per day, including suggestions for variations. And this is telling me, the egg whites plus a whole egg, spinach and mushrooms, etc. Grilled chicken breast for lunch and for dinner, baked salmon, so on and so forth. Then it goes into day two. So we are getting similar things for both tools right here, right? I'm gonna put them right next to each other. Let's see. Shout out to Kismet J in the building saying good evening. Miss Leagy said, hello, can you sell what you create? Yes, you can sell what you create, and that's what we're gonna get into when we get into Midjourney. So I'm gonna go into Midjourney in a few, but even with ChatGPT or even with Meta AI, you can sell what you create, depending on what your brand is. Let's say you're a fitness instructor, and let's say you have your own fitness brand, and on top of doing personal training or working at the gym, you want to provide your clients with a meal plan. You can have ChatGPT or even Meta AI generate that meal plan for you. And you can give it specifics of your client's body type. You can say, my client is a woman who's 30 years old, 5'2", 150 pounds. She wants to lose weight. What is a perfect meal plan for one day or for a week that I can provide to her? And you can provide it to that person. And you can even take it a step further and say, all right, list out all the ingredients so that, when the client or the customer goes to the supermarket, they have all the ingredients listed out. One thing that I hate about meal plans is when people give me a meal plan or if a meal plan is generated and it's not telling me the ingredients. I literally had to read through every single word to find out what those ingredients are. I hate stuff like that, right? So this is how you can create a meal plan if you were a fitness instructor. But let's say if you were someone who was a content creator like me, and let's say if I wanted to write an ebook, or let's say if I wanted to provide a guide on some sort of tool, right? I can use these tools to help me create that guide or create that outline for me as well. So you can definitely sell what you create. Now, let's take it over to Midjourney real quick before I even go to that screen. Midjourney generates images, and people need images for their brand, for their business. Me, as a content creator, I sell stock images. A lot of people pay a lot of money for stock images, whether they're working on a project, and that project could be a work project, a corporate project, a personal project, all types of projects. Sometimes you need visuals of people. Midjourney can create those visuals for you. And we're going to look and experiment into seeing if Meta AI can create the same type of realistic images that Midjourney can create for us in their system. And you can definitely use those tools to be able to sell. Someone said, does it matter if it's IG or WhatsApp? You can access Meta in all of those. That's actually a good question. And guess what? I actually don't know the answer to that, but I'm pretty sure ChatGPT can help us. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, um, If you have Instagram or WhatsApp, can you access Meta AI? So it says if you have Instagram or WhatsApp, you can access Meta AI. With Instagram, you can open up the direct messages and search for a chat. Search for or start a chat with Meta AI if it's available in your region. You can send images, ask questions, or interact with AI directly. And it's saying the same thing for WhatsApp. It says if you open WhatsApp and you search for or add Meta AI as a contact, if provided in your region, once connected, you can start chatting with it like you would with any other contact. And then for Facebook Messenger. So I use it with Facebook Messenger. I think this is like, let me see. Yeah, this is integrated kind of with my Messenger because when I open up the menu, it says Messenger right there. So I use it with Messenger, but you can use it with other tools that are owned by Meta, like Instagram and WhatsApp. So that's an amazing question. Thank you for asking that and us getting that cleared. Hey, Christy Davis, thank you for joining the live. Good evening. Hey, Infinite Intelligence, thank you for joining the live. Okay, so now, let's say I was talking about the whole ingredients situation, right? Let's say if I'm providing this healthy meal plan template to a client, but I wanted to list out the ingredients. I'm just gonna put list out ingredients and submit enter, and I'm gonna wait for that to generate. And I'm gonna do the same thing here in ChatGPT. List out ingredients. So now that it's listed out the ingredients here in Meta AI, it tells me that these are the ingredients that are listed, and it literally lists out all of these ingredients here. And this is a great way and a great thing that you can sell to your clients because you're not just throwing them a meal plan, you're actually providing them the list of ingredients as well so that they can go to the supermarket, get those ingredients, and then focus on the recipes. Okay. And ChatGPT can do the same thing for us. I actually am liking how ChatGPT does it because ChatGPT is telling us how much we need. So it's saying for the salmon fillet, you need 4 to 6 ounces. It's saying for the cooked quinoa, you need 1/4 a cup and stuff like that. Or you'll really need 1 slice of bread, 3 egg whites. So it quantified it already without us having to ask. But I do want you guys to recognize too that these tools are tools where they're learning based on your behavior and based on your inputs. And ChatGPT is something that I use on a very regular basis when it comes to content creation. So just because Meta AI didn't provide me with those details today doesn't mean that it won't provide me with those details tomorrow because these AI tools do remember what you do ask them. They do have like a memory mechanism integrated within them. And once you ask something, it will provide it to you over time if you keep asking for the same thing. So keep that in mind. This is my first time, not my first time, but I have not really used Meta AI that much. So it doesn't know what my preference is with how detailed I want my responses. Whereas ChatGPT will know more, will know better. Okay. Okay, so now I kind of want to get into image generation, right? Now, before we get into the image generations, we need prompts. And like I mentioned to you guys, that is something that ChatGPT can help us with. So if you guys were not a part of some other lives that I had where I showed the advanced techniques of how to get prompts for Midjourney, this is a perfect time for you to get a refresher. So if I go on to ChatGPT and let's say if I'm gonna give ChatGPT a scenario, and the scenario is give me a Midjourney prompt for someone who owns a hair salon business and wants to generate images of the clients in the salon chair. And you can actually be very detailed of what type of clients you want to see in terms of race, complexion, height, skin tone, hairstyle, the color of the salon. You can be as detailed or as undetailed as you want to be. So let's say if I say, give me a Midjourney prompt for someone who owns a hair salon business and wants to generate images of the clients in their hair salon, we can say, give me 5 prompts, right? One prompt is with an African American woman. 2 prompts are with African American men. I'm curious to see what that's gonna look like. So that's 1, 3, 1 prompt with a Hispanic girl, and 1 prompt a with an Asian woman. So for the woman, the salon chair is pink, and the salon is a luxury pink theme. And for the men, barbershop setting at a luxury black themed, black wall themed barbershop, right? So there's a lot going on in this statement, but ChatGPT is able to handle it. And we're going to see with the prompts that ChatGPT gives us that we're going to plug into Midjourney, we're going to see how it differentiates from what we plug into Meta AI. So the first prompt, and remember when I said that these are learning tools, so they learn what you want, they learn the style you want. And if you were a part of the last lives, I was telling ChatGPT, whenever you give me a Midjourney prompt, they have to give me the style, like if it's gonna be raw or standard. But they also have to give me the number for the stylization, which it did not do. It did give me the style, but it didn't give me the number. So I can actually say you didn't give me the. I can say you gave me the mode, but you didn't give me the stylization numbers like I asked. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it's telling me we're going to use a stylization of 100 for this. We'll use a stylization of 150 for this, so on and so forth. And I'm going to show you why this is important. It's not going to be important yet when we go into Meta AI. These are important information that we need to know for Midjourney. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this prompt right here and I'm going to stop it before these commands come in. And I'm going to copy it. And when you're copying it, you do want to make sure that you're not including any of the quotation marks. So this says an African American woman sitting confidently in a luxurious pink salon chair, the salon adorned with pink and rose gold accents, lush velvet furnishing, and an elegant chandelier. She is having her hair styled by a professional stylist, smiling as she admires her reflection in a large ornate mirror. The setting is modern, glamorous, and feminine, emphasizing self-care and beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that. And we're going to see what Meta AI gives us for this. I don't know what to expect. I'm actually going to see if I could create a new conversation. I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste this here and see what it generates for us. So I see that it's generating an image, which is amazing. And let's see how long it takes. Okay. So this is what is generated for us. So this is the first image here. And this image could have looked okay, but her eyes look a little off. I'm not really understanding where the hairstylist is standing. And what we're seeing in the reflection of the mirror does not reflect what we're seeing in actual life. But aside from that, the salon looks very beautiful. So what do I get out of this? I get that maybe Meta AI is not so great at generating people, but it is good at generating settings because I love the setting minus the people. Also, I do see that there is a watermark here at the bottom that says Meta AI. But I'm going to go on to the next image and see what we got. This image looks really nice as well. However, her face does look a little bit off. But once again, the setting looks beautiful. We have this. Setting looks beautiful. The people look a little off. She looks a little bit off. She looks okay. And lastly, we have this. Now, one of the things with Meta AI is that you do have the ability to animate your prompt or to animate what you're generating. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on animate, and it should add some type of movement, probably with the main character and what she's doing. Okay. So the movement it decided to add was this whole zooming thing, right? So it's zooming in on her. If we were to animate this image, we'll give it a few seconds. This is the animation it gives with this lady trying to do her hair, but still everything just looks a little bit weird, a little bit janky. So we are gonna try different things that we can use Meta AI for. But before we could get into what the best things we could use Meta AI for is, I do want to go into our favorite tool, Midjourney. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Midjourney is something where you have a box and you can put in a prompt and it will generate the prompt that you're asking for. I like to use Midjourney to create images or realistic images of people, places, or things, right? As you can see, these were images that I was working on for a client project up here. But also, these were images that I was generating of a girl with flowers in her hair, a bouquet of flowers in her hair. And these images look amazing. And I don't really think anyone can tell you that this is not a real person, because as someone who's a photographer, someone can come into my studio and have their makeup done really nice and have this hair piece on their head. And I can take their image and edit it and for it to look like this. This can absolutely pass as a real image. This can pass as a real image. And that's what I love about Midjourney. These are the type of images that Midjourney creates. These images, I think you guys saw them in the Facebook group. If you're not a part of Facebook, I had added some of these, but this too is something where it could be edited or it could be passed as like a real person. So when you come to Midjourney, one thing I do want to tell you guys is that Midjourney is not free. There is a subscription plan. So the subscription renews for me every ninth, because I probably subscribed on the ninth of one of these dates, and I do have the $30 a month plan. But I do recommend that you start with a $10 a month plan. Now it tells me that I have 14 hours and 45 minutes left, which means I've only used 15 minutes of it. Why is that? Because the ninth, today's the 20th. I told you guys it's been a real hectic week and a half, so I haven't even really had any time to do any type of extreme work like I usually do. So I still have 14 hours left for the month. Now, when it says 14 hours, I do want you guys to understand that it's not telling you that in 14 hours your image generations will expire. Basically, what it's doing is it's taking what it thinks. So for this plan, is 15 hours. What it thinks would be 15 hours worth of images that you're generating, and it's giving you that. Okay, so let's say if you can generate, I don't know, 100 images in 2 hours. Just imagine how many images you can generate in 15 hours. That's an example of what 15 hours of fast generation means. Now, like I mentioned, I do have the $30 a month plan because I do have a lot of clients, I do have a lot of work, and of course, I do come on live every single weekday with you guys to discuss this with you guys and to kind of like give you these examples. So the 200 images per month just was not cutting it for me. But if you have a small business or if you have a brand, I definitely recommend starting with the $10 a month plan. I did start with the $10 a month plan until I had to get to the $30 a month plan. And when you get that $10 a month plan, let's say if you use your 200 images for a month, don't worry if you run out before the month ends, because there's something called fast hours where you can buy fast hours and pay for $4 for 1 hour's worth of image generation, $8 for 2 hours worth, so on and so forth. Now, one thing I will tell you with these fast hours that you're buying, they do expire after 60 days, okay? Let's say if the next month rolls around, it's not going to apply those fast hours before it starts applying this, right? Let's say if I got the fast hours, I got 2 fast hours, I paid $8, I only used 1 hour, and then the next day my membership renews. My membership is still gonna focus on that 15 hours, and if I run out of those 15 hours, then it will go into my purchased and awarded fast hours. So my fast hours have expired that way before. So always start with the 1 hour of image generation for $4, and then you just keep getting an hour if needed. But don't go and say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get 8 hours of this and pay $20 or whatever the price may be. Totally not worth it because you can end up losing those hours. So, the next thing with Midjourney is it does have an Explore tab, and with this Explore tab, it pretty much shows you images that other people who are using the platform have generated before. For example, if I click on this image, it says Ken Rosenberg having very wavy brown hair with a receding hairline, shaved, wearing red round glasses, having a big nose, wearing a light yellow shirt with a purple suit above it, sitting on his chair in his 1980s office. Behind him on a wall, a painting which depicts himself. 1980 live action, 1980s movie. So you do see different images that other people have generated. This image says the image of a close up of a woman's face focused on her lips and chin. Her skin has a natural complexion with visible texture, and her lips are slightly swollen and glossy, suggesting recent cosmetic enhancements, such as a filler injection. Her mouth is gently closed. Her mouth is gently closed with a small gap visible between the lips. A hand wearing a black disposable medical glove is lightly touching her chin, supporting or examining it. The angle of the shot suggests she is lying down as her face is tilted upward. The background is blurred and dark with minimal distractions, enhancing the professional and clinical atmosphere. The overall composition indicates a cosmetic procedure performed in a medical or aesthetic setting. Now, the moment I looked at this image, I knew some sort of cosmetic enhancement or plastic surgery was involved because I did see the hand with the black glove. Now, let's say if you own a business, right, where you create content for people. So, let's say if you want to create content for a plastic surgery firm, right? Or someone who does lip injections for a living, and they have like a business but they don't have the images. Now, you can generate images for them. I'm not telling you to lie for them. I do feel like there are ethics that should be taken into consideration, like if this is a reputable brand, business, etc. This is just for example purposes that I'm giving you this. So, don't run with it too much. But my whole point is what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is whatever business or brand someone has, you do have the advantage of using these tools to let them know that you can generate images for them that they could use for their brand and business. Now, like I said, Midjourney, the cheapest version of it or the cheapest plan is $10 a month. Now, imagine you're only paying $10 a month, but you provide images to people and you charge them like, I don't know, $100, right? For a few images. They're gonna likely go with you and your $100 than paying a model to come in, paying a photographer, setting up the space and doing all of those things and ending up to pay hundreds of dollars to get those professional photography pics when you can generate that image for them with, AI using these tools, right? A lot of people don't know how to use AI, and that's why I'm here on this live every day for people who don't know. I mean, some people know how to use it, but if you don't know how to maximize your potential earnings for it, this live is here for you so that I can give you ideas and so that you can see what we're generating and so that you can take it, apply it to your life and your setting and see how you can monetize off of it. You may not be a person who wants to create images for someone, but you may be that business that needs images created for their brand. And instead of paying hundreds of dollars, you can pay $10 a month using Midjourney to generate those images depending on what your brand or your business is. So, whenever you're unsure of what you want to create, what look you're going for, or even if you need inspiration for a prompt, the Explore tab is the best way to do it because there are tons of people using Midjourney. I'm going to ask ChatGPT how many active users use Midjourney. So it says as of January 2024, and mind you, now we're in 2025. Midjourney's Discord server has approximately 15 million registered users with about 1.1 million active at any given time. Daily active users fluctuate between 1.2 million and 2.5 million. Okay? So, with that being said, this is from 2024. How many people do you think are using Midjourney today? Okay? A lot. That's all we can say. A lot of people. So you're gonna find a lot of examples in the Explore tab. If you're not sure what direction to go in, if you need help with a prompt, right? If I come in here and I type in like I don't know lip filler in the search box, I'm gonna see images, okay? Like this is a before and after, I guess. Like a lip liner, lip gloss, combo, lip filler, Botox lips. Okay? You can see different stuff here. Like to me, this looks very, very realistic. I actually feel like this looks like Paris Hilton. I don't know. But this says close up of a woman's lip being treated with Juvederm lip fillers in a high end med spa setting. The scene exudes elegance with the client's lip looking naturally fuller and well defined. So, this is what I mean by you can come in here and you can generate these professional looking images for these businesses and these brands and sell them. Or you can be the brand, you can be the person who owns the med spa and wants these type of images to attract different clients or to just show what services your business provides. Okay, this is what you use Midjourney AI for. This is what we're using ChatGPT for. This is what we're using Meta AI for, or what we're gonna find out what we can use Meta AI for to create these type of images. Okay, so you can do the search, and you can do, you could do it for lipstick companies, you can do it for the med spa. Like you saw, this could be like a client image, right? This person looks very real to me. Photo of a blonde Latina woman with black hair roots, close up of her face, skin imperfections, small wrinkles, and a small red pimple are visible. Photo taken with an iPhone. And this looks like a photo that was taken with an iPhone, all up close and personal, but also looking real from the texture of her skin, from the skin imperfections and everything. No one can tell you that this is not a real person. This person looks absolutely real. So that is what we can do with Midjourney. Now, my favorite tab in Midjourney is the Create tab, which is the tab we're about to experiment with right now with those prompts. So as you can see, we have the Create tab, and it asks you what will you imagine. There's a few buttons here that are for settings. There's a search bar, but also there is the images that I've generated so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on over to ChatGPT, and that same prompt that we put into Meta AI, with the African American woman, I'm gonna take that same prompt and I'm gonna apply it into Midjourney. So it says an African American woman sitting confidently in a luxurious pink salon chair, the salon adorned with pink and rose gold accents, a lush velvet furnishing, and an elegant chandelier. She's having her hair styled by a professional stylist, smiling as she admires her reflection in a large ornate mirror. The setting is modern, glamorous, and feminine, emphasizing self care and beauty. So I'm going to take this really quick and we're going to see the difference that it gives. We're going to see if we're happy, if we're not happy with the results. We're about to find out. So I've gone ahead and I've pasted it, but now I want to go into the settings, right? So ChatGPT is telling me that we can use the settings I care about right now is what the style is going to be. the stylization amount, and the aspect ratio. So it's telling us to do an aspect ratio of 69. So I'm going to come over here to aspect ratio, and I can either move the bars or I can type it in myself. So you can put any aspect ratio at all that you want. Here's 69. It did tell me to make it raw, mode raw right here, and a stylization of 100. So I'm going to come over to the stylization portion right here, and I'm going to put it on 100. Now, I do have this on version 6.1 of Midjourney, as it should be, because that is the latest version of Midjourney. You should always use the latest version of Midjourney. If you hover over it, if you're ever questioning yourself as to what these values mean, you can hover over and you get a quick explanation. So for version, it does tell you that Midjourney routinely releases new model versions to improve efficiency, coherency, and quality. And the latest model is the default, but each model excels at producing different types of images. I want my images to look top tier, top quality, best quality. So I always use the newest version of Midjourney. So that's the version we're going to use. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit submit to see what image generates for us. Okay, so let's take a look at these images. So we have this image here. Her hands look a little bit funny. This is someone else in the background, but there's some sort of issue going on there as well. We have this where this woman, I don't know what she's doing. She's trying to put lip gloss, but has no aim. Her hands look funny. We have this image, which could have been okay, but this is clearly not her in the reflection. And if it is, we should be scared because how's she looking at us, but this is looking at her. And her hands look deformed a bit, and that is because Midjourney does not do well with hands. And then we have this image, which I actually think looks okay. I think this image can pass. Um, I think this image can pass. Now, there are a few things that we can do, right? We can use the text, we can use the style, we can use the aspect ratio, but we can also add a prompt, like a negative prompt that says no unnatural fingers. And let's see what that gives us. So I'm going to hit enter. And you'll see here that it says no unnatural fingers because we want the fingers to look as natural as possible. Sometimes that means it will hide the hands for us. If it hides the hands, that's even better. But sometimes it does mean that it will work on those fingers, and sometimes it does nothing at all. So we'll see. So let's take a look at the first image. So this image, we have this image, we have this image. The hands still look weird and the face looks weird here. We have this image, which I think looks okay, except for the mirror portion here. I don't really like that. And we have this image where I think her hands look funny. Now, one thing I'm going to try to do, this is just trial and error here. I'm going to go to the editor tool and I'm just going to like hover over her hand and see if that can fix anything at all. Because sometimes we can go into the editor tool to fix things. So I'm going to see if that fixes anything at all. Okay, you guys. I guess the computer froze. Or the streaming, it abruptly ended. So hopefully it's still continuing in the same stream. This is what I meant by when I'm in this different room. Sometimes the stream has issues. But if you guys can hear me, please sound off in the comments so that I know that I still have you guys. In the meantime, I'm also going to check my YouTube channel really quick to see if the stream is still running. But let me know in the comments if I still have you guys. I'm like clicking on the stream. Okay, Christy Davis says she can hear. All right, perfect. Because I'm trying to like click on it in YouTube and nothing's happening. Okay, you guys are still here. Perfect. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Let me close some tabs because sometimes that is the issue. I'm just going to close some tabs really quick because we don't want to have that issue. Okay. Oh, Sophia Williams says it's frozen, but I can hear. All right. Hopefully, it's not frozen anymore. I haven't checked Facebook, but it looks like it's good on YouTube. Let me see. Okay. I think we're back in action on Facebook. Also, if you guys are on Facebook, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you scan the QR code and subscribe on YouTube, you guys. All right. So now, here we have this image. Hand still looks funny. Hand still looks funny. Hand still looks funny. Hand still looks funny. So the hand still looks funny, but there are ways that we can just fix it by trying to remove it or just making sure that there's no mention of hands at all. Like we can say hide the hands in the prompt. But aside from that, though, the image of this woman looks amazing. And I actually want to try another prompt to see if we can get the look we want. So I'm going to say tweak the prompts to ensure no hands are showing and nothing looks deformed. Oh, I said hands are showing. No. Tweak the prompts to ensure no hands are showing. Send. So you can edit your prompt by coming in and typing in that pencil key and doing edit message. So this says an African American woman sitting confidently in a luxurious pink salon chair, the salon adorned, etc. Okay. It's saying that the camera angle focuses on the woman's upper body and styled hair, avoiding her hands, showcasing her smiling as she admires her reflection. I don't know if I want to keep the reflection thing, but let's see. We're going to take this. We're going to paste it. No unnatural fingers. There was also something that said no, oh, no hands and no deformed features. Let's see if I can add it to one like this. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Okay, still not getting the desired results. This actually looks worse. Because now these people don't look realistic. It looks really crazy. So if we have something like this that looks crazy and you want it to have that realistic vibe, we can use things called character references. So let's say if we were to use this person as a character reference, we can hit submit. Um, to try to get that character to look as closely to this person as possible so that we can get that realistic vibe. In the meantime, while that's generating, I'm gonna jump back. Okay, wait, we got something coming up. Okay, so this is what we got from the person we use as a character reference, which looks really nice. It gives us a different take on things, but it looks really amazing. Her hands look okay to me here too as well, by the way. But this looks so much better. Okay? So whenever you're getting things that look scary, don't be afraid. You can use character references and style references to tweak your images so that they can have a certain look, a certain aesthetic, so on and so forth. So I really liked this aesthetic. So let's say if I did this, let's say if I use her as a character reference, but let's say if I used this as a style reference, let's see what would happen. What would we get? Okay, I mean, I feel like it added a little bit more, I mean, I feel like did it add more beauty to the background? Maybe in some type of way, but I still think the background looks just as nice as when we didn't use it as a style reference. But I can see what it tried to do. So this is the image that we use as a style reference, which had all these chandeliers and the mirrors and all of these things. So we did get that. I do think these images look okay. Do the hands look funny in some of them? Yes. Who is this in the mirror? We don't know. But, there are different things you can do with these images. Now, the next thing I want to do, because I want to come over to ChatGPT, I don't want us to forget about Meta AI. I can come here and I can say, what are the best type of images we can generate with Meta AI? What images is it good for? Because I personally feel like it's good for, like, if I did a setting, right? I feel like it would look really good. So it says that it's best for scenes with multiple objects and elements. Meta AI's Make a Scene allows for text guided image generation where you can specify layouts for key aspects of a scene, making it ideal for visual storytelling. It's saying that it's good for people. I'm going to say, give me an example. Let's see. Okay, it says it might not match the precision of niche tools like Midjourney or Dolly E. I'm gonna say, give me an example prompt for each with Meta AI. Let's see what we can get out of it. This says a bustling farmer's market on a sunny day with colorful stalls selling fruit, vegetables, flowers, and baked goods. People are chatting, children are playing, and a dog sits near a bench. A backdrop of trees and a vintage clock tower completes the lively and detailed scene. Let's see. I don't know. This has a lot of people in it. I don't know if Meta AI can handle it, but we're about to find out. So I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to paste that right there and I'm going to submit enter. But I also want to paste it in Midjourney as well to see what it gives me with those same settings. I'll keep the raw and 100 stylization setting and see. So this is what Meta AI has created for us. And I feel like this image does not look realistic. These people don't look realistic. The dog looks fake. The people look fake. I feel like it tried. The street looks nice. The clock tower looks nice. The fruits and vegetables look nice. But I don't think the people look good, which is what I was hoping for when it comes to this. Now let's see what Midjourney created for us. So Midjourney didn't create anything that was realistic either. This looks like a watercolor painting. This just looks like a cartoon. So I'm gonna say, make the prompts include that it needs to be photorealistic. Is that what we need to do, you guys, to get it? Let's see. We're gonna try a photorealistic image now, and we're gonna paste this here and see what that gives us. And I'm going to try to do the same here as well in Midjourney. So for Meta AI, to me, it still does not look photorealistic. It looks even more fake. And now they're at the beach. And I don't think there was anything here that talked about the beach. Okay. But look, it is what it is. The beach looks nice, but everything else in terms of the people don't. And this is what Midjourney gave us. So this person looks kind of off. These people look kind of off. Um, but we can work on that. We can work on getting the images to look more photorealistic. Maybe we need to change some of the settings and see what we get. Also, we weren't like producing. Let me see. Let me see what would happen if I use this as a character reference. And let me go back to raw and let me make the stylization 150 and see. We're just trying things out and seeing what we can get. But I do like Midjourney's images better, even when it comes to just the scenery. Like, this looks better in my opinion. The people look scary, but overall, this looks better. Here, it just took the character and it pretty much just plugged it into the image, which is not bad, but I just wish that the people in the background looked a little bit more realistic. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can actually click on this search bar right here to look for other images of farmers markets that people have created to see if you can find an image that has realistic looking people, and we can use that image as a style reference, or we can even use that prompt to try to generate our image. So as I'm looking, none of these people actually look like real people. It doesn't mean that it can't create real people. Midjourney is perfectly capable of doing that, but it looks like it just has this trend of just creating non-realistic looking people. Okay? But you get the idea here of what's going on. And let's say if you owned a fruits and vegetable stand, or even if you were into the fitness thing, right? We're gonna go right back into the fitness thing. You can create ads using these images as background images, right? Let's say if we were to generate, okay, let's go back to one of our images because I don't want to use anyone's images, right? Let's say if we were to use this image right here, right? Let's say if I were to download this image, and let's say if I was to go to Chat GPT, I'm going to come all the way down, and let's say if I were to take that image, I'm looking for the image, and let's say if I were to drag and drop, right? You can ask Chat GPT to create an ad concept for you, which is amazing, right? You can say, I am a vegan, I don't know, and own a vegan business, create an ad concept for me using this image, um, and what the motto should be. Make it straightforward, to the point, but funny and likable, making people want to eat their vegetables. And I'm just gonna say that make it short because I will be using the words as an overlay on this image. Let's see what it got for us. Eat your veggies, they're rooting for you. Make it more related to the image. Farm to fork fun, veggies that make you market ready. So it says this aligns with the vibrant, bustling farmers market in the image while keeping it light, fun, and relatable to your vegan business. Let me know if you'd like to tweak it further. Um, let's use a better example. So I'm gonna come on over to ChatGPT. I don't want to use the farmers market. I want you guys to throw a business out there for me. Who has a business and who wants to use their line of business as an example? Put it in the comments, or else I'm gonna pick something. I know you guys are super quiet today. Just as a reminder, don't forget about the special offer using code JCFAM for 50% off of everything on the website. But also, let's get some engagement. We're at 16 likes. Let's get it to 20 likes, and let's throw out some examples. In the meantime, while we're waiting for those examples, I'm just going to throw one out there. Let's say if someone owns, let me think, a t shirt business, right? Oh, okay. Christy Davis said Creative Tech Academy. So we could use Creative Tech Academy as an example. So basically, what Creative Tech Academy does is that they teach people how to use tech in their everyday lives to create content, right? So let's say if Creative Tech Academy does a tutorial on Canva, right? So we can say create an, okay, give me let's see, give me a mid journey prompt for hmm for a brand or business that uses Canva for content creation and teaching. However, do not include the Canva logo. Just give a setting of what that would look like. And the reason why I'm saying don't include the Canva logo is because it's not going to be able to produce that look for us, like with Canva. So this says a bright modern workspace with large computer screens displaying colorful dynamic graphic designs in progress. The room is filled with creative tools like color swatches, notebooks, and mood boards. A person is standing at a whiteboard pointing to content creation tips and strategies. The setting includes a clean desk with a laptop, vibrant posters on the walls showcasing templates and design elements, and a warm, inviting atmosphere with natural lighting streaming in through large windows. The focus is on creativity and collaboration in a teaching environment. So I'm going to copy this, but I'm actually going to remove the parts about the person, right? I don't want the person included. So I'm going to remove this right here. Let's see. And it's telling us to use a raw style with a stylization of 150. So this is on 150 and that is on raw. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit submit and see what that gives us. I'm actually also going to take that same prompt and I'm going to, whoops, that's not the prompt. I'm going to take that same prompt and I'm going to put it in Meta AI and see what it got for us. Okay. I like this image. I think it's cool. So this is what Meta AI gave us. And Meta AI even gave us people. Even though we didn't ask for people, but that's okay. Right? But the first two images I can rock with. Let's see what Midjourney gave us. I rock with this even more. Okay? So like to me, Midjourney is the clear winner. I do think Meta AI will get better. You know what I'm saying? But like Midjourney right now is just giving me what I need. I think Meta AI is good, like using it as a chat GPT function, not using it as a image function. So what I'm going to do is when I'm gonna come to ChatGPT and ask it to give me the ad concept for it, I'm also gonna take that ad concept and I'm gonna plug it into Meta AI and ask it to give me an ad concept. So I've downloaded the image and I'm going to take that image, I'm gonna drag and drop it here, and I'm gonna say, now take this image based on the prompt you provided and give me an ad concept in terms of what the wording should be to promote the brand Creative Tech Academy, who will be using this image as an ad. Provide me with a catchy phrase related to the picture and prompt. The tone is, should I make the tone serious? The tone is slightly funny and the target audience is woman. Creative chaos organized. Learn to rule the design world and your desk at Creative Tech Academy. From bold templates to business ready brilliance, join the academy that turns your creativity into cash and maybe a cleaner desk. This keeps the tone fun, slightly cheeky, and relatable while encouraging women to join a learning experience that empowers their creativity. So, it's talking about the desk a lot because I don't know, the desk is here. Maybe they think that this desk looks organized. The desk does not look organized to me, but hey, to each his own. But this is an example of what it could create. Now, I'm going to take this same thing right here and I'm going to paste it into Meta AI and see what it gives me. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to come here and see what that says. So this says design your dream career and make it look good too. Learn graphic design, digital marketing, and more at Creative Tech Academy. Ready to level up your skills and join the creative revolution? At Creative Tech Academy, our expert instructors will guide you through the latest design trends and technologies. From color theory to coding, we've got you covered. Plus, our supportive community is the perfect place to make friends and collaborators. So why wait? Enroll now and start designing your dream career. Call to action, apply now and learn more. Tone, friendly, approachable, and slightly humorous with a touch of empowerment. Target audience, women interested in creative tech careers, likely age 25 to 45. Visuals, the images you described with bright, modern workspaces and creative tools. And it says that this ad concept aims to speak directly to the target audience, highlighting the benefits of joining Creative Tech Academy and learning in a supportive creative environment. The tone is lighthearted and encouraging with a dash of humor to make the brand more relatable and memorable. Feel free to adjust and refine the wording to best suit your brand's voice and style. Okay, so I actually like the ad concept better with Meta AI than I do for ChatGPT. I like the way that it broke it down and broke it into pieces. Here it didn't really break it into those type of pieces. It just said catchy phrase, subtext, etc. Here it said, all right, here's your headline, here's your subheading, here's your body text, here's your call to action, here's your tone, here's your target audience, and here's your visual. And then it gives us a paragraph at the end that kind of explains what it just provided to us and why. Okay? So really like that. Another example that you guys said was massage therapist. So I'm going to come on over to Midjourney, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for massage therapist here first, right? I'm going to search for massage therapist. I'm going to search for the type of image that I want to see. So this image here says a woman is lying on her back, even though she's not, and getting massaged by a professional female massage therapist. Isolated white background, stock photo for Adobe stock photography. So I actually want to use this prompt, and I'm going to say an African American woman is lying on her stomach in the spa and getting massaged by a professional female massage therapist. Isolated white background, stock photo for Adobe stock photography. And I'm going to keep these settings here. Now, you see how this says aspect ratio of 69 and stylization of 250? If we open this, let's say if I put the aspect ratio at 2 to 3, and let's say the stylization is at 150, right? I want them all to be standard. Because I have these commands here, this is going to override the settings, right? So I'm going to hit enter, and you're going to see, even though this says a 2x3 and a stylization of 150, because my prompt says something else, I am still getting my 16:9 image with a stylization of 250. So we're going to see what that gives us. In the meantime, I'm going to take this right here, right? And I'm going to come to Meta AI and I'm going to say, give me an ad concept for this prompt that I'm generating an image for. Curious to see what the take will be with Meta AI for the ad concept. So it says headline, meltdown, guilt-free self-care for the modern woman. Subheading, take a break from the hustle and indulge in some much-needed me time. Body text, as a busy woman, you're always putting others first. But what about your own well-being? It's time to prioritize your self-care and recharge. Imagine sinking into a tranquil atmosphere, feeling skilled hands melt away tension, and emerging refreshed and renewed. At the spa/wellness center that this business is for, our expert therapists are dedicated to providing a safe, nurturing space for you to unwind and rediscover your inner calm. The call to action is book your massage today, or you could say treat yourself to bliss. The tone is soothing, empathetic, and inviting with a focus on self love and empowerment. The target audience is women of color aged 25 to 50 seeking relaxation, stress release, and self care. The visuals An image of an African American woman receiving a massage on a white background, conveying serenity and professionalism. And it says that this ad concept aims to resonate with the target audience by one, acknowledging the importance of self care for busy women, two, emphasizing the relaxing, rejuvenating experience offered by the spa, three, showcasing a diverse, representative image that reflects the target audience, and four, encouraging women to prioritize their well being and indulge in guilt free self care. Okay. So, this is what we got out of this, which I think was really good. Now, let's see what image we got. So, what is going on with these images? This does not look like, you know, I mean, I said lying on her stomach. This person's lying on their back. So I guess they got things confused. Not really the image that I'm going for, but that is okay because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to find that image, which is here. And I'm going to use this actually as a style reference. And I still have, let me do this. Okay, standard. I'm going to use it as a style reference and see what I get. And the reason why we're using it, oh, it says my prompt was denied. So sometimes the prompt is denied with Midjourney because it thinks it goes against the community guidelines, because this person doesn't really have much clothes on. So we're going to come back over here and I'm going to look for massage therapist again so that I can find a better picture that I can use as a reference. Maybe this picture. Let's see. Right? Is she a doula? Maybe she is, because it was giving doula energy. This is giving doula energy. So maybe. Now, you see how this is here, and there's nothing we can do with this. Now, one of the things you can do is you can click on cancel. But also, usually, let's say if we didn't want this image, you can also click on the hide button. The hide button is good for people to not find you on the explore tab. So if you're ever worried about someone just like coming across your image in that explore tab and using it as a reference, you can just hide it and you won't have to worry about that issue. Okay. So this is what it gave us. I think I don't know why two people are giving her a massage, but I think this image looks okay. I think this would be our winning image in this case. So we can use this image, right? And have the ad concept be created for this. Now let me download this, and without giving ChatGPT a prompt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that image, I'm going to drag and drop it, and I'm going to say create an ad concept for me based on this image. And I'm going to see if I can drag and drop in Meta AI too. I think I can because it has an attachment symbol. So I uploaded the file and I'm going to say create an ad concept for me based on this image. Let's see if that will work because it looks like it wants me to edit the image. I don't know if I can actually. Okay, I can attach it. All right, so this one says blissful serenity, escape to serenity, indulge in the art of relaxation, let go of stress and tension, and let our expert therapist melt away your worries. Our luxurious spa offers a tranquil retreat from the world where you can unwind and rejuvenate in style. The call to action is book your blissful escape today. The tone is calming, soothing, and inviting. The target audience is women seeking relaxation and self care. And the visuals is the provided image with the serene atmosphere and peaceful ambiance. Let's see what ChatGPT gave us. It just said, tagline, relax, rejuvenate, repeat. Your glow starts here. Discover the ultimate self care experience. Let us take care of the stress while you enjoy the glow. Book your escape today. Now, if you want ChatGPT to be more detailed, you can absolutely do that. So don't think just because Meta AI is giving you this detailed response, you can't get it in ChatGPT as well. You can actually go and you can say, give it to me in this format. So I'm gonna paste the format. I'm gonna remove the answers or the values. Remove this. Remove this. Let's remove this. We want to call to action, tone, target audience, and visuals. So it'll probably even try to generate the visuals for us. Let's see. So I'm saying give me the ad concept in this format, and we're gonna compare and contrast what it's giving us between Meta AI and ChatGPT. So it's gone ahead and it's generated something for us, and it says that the headline is "Glow Like You Deserve It." For this one, the headline was "Escape to Serenity." The subheading, relaxation meets radiance in every session. The body text, step into a world where your stress melts away and your natural glow takes center stage. Our luxurious spa treatments are tailored to refresh your mind, body, and spirit, leaving you feeling your absolute best because self-care isn't just a treat, it's a lifestyle. Call to action, book your glow session today. Tone is warm, uplifting, and empowering with a touch of luxury. Target audience is women aged 25 to 45 seeking relaxation, self care, in a premium spa experience. And the visuals is a serene spa setting with soft natural lighting, lush greenery in the background, and a gentle, caring interaction between a spa professional and a relaxed client as seen in the image. This is very good too. However, I still like the Meta AI version as well. So I do think that if I were to create anything that involved words, um, posts that I want to post, or ad concepts, I think I would lean towards Meta AI. But when it comes to generating images, I would go to Midjourney. And in terms of like Chat GPT, I would come to Chat GPT for the prompts. So that's how I would probably use all of those three tools together. Does anyone have any questions at all? Any questions? I'm actually going to go to the Explore tab and I'm going to type in doula and see what images come up for that. Like you could, if you are a doula, let's say if you were a doula, you could even have images like this where you're just, promoting that. Well, you shouldn't promote that these are your clients because being a doula is very serious work. But you get what I mean. Like there are ways. My whole point is like for whatever business that you have, there are ways to generate images for that brand and for that business. This is interesting. Okay. Any questions, anyone? Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, so I'm gonna come on over to let's go to Midjourney and let's create. Let's see what's on the Explore tab. I love images like these because I just feel like they make great for ads, especially if your ad or if your like whatever it is that you were selling included these ingredients. I don't know if you guys like I used to watch these videos on YouTube where this guy like he would create like these product photography videos or product photography and it was really cool. So this really reminds me of this. And if I was working on a photography project, I would probably take this image or like create a prompt like it and kind of add it in. But this looks amazing. Makes me want to go eat a strawberry right now. So if we're looking, let's see. Kismet said, no, that was good. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'm trying to think if there are any other examples that I want to do for you guys. This is the Bentley symbol, a golden Bentley logo. This is nice. Um, so, if you guys are not aware, if you're not fully aware, I do, like I mentioned, go on YouTube Live every single weekday at 7 p.m. So the next live is going to be tomorrow, and tomorrow's live topic is going to be it's going to be a tutorial on Midjourney. So we're really going to dive really deep into Midjourney tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the video. But my computer is acting really slow right now, and it's because of the internet, which is why, you guys, I was very hesitant in the beginning of this stream um, to like go live in the room that I'm in. But I'm gonna show you what tomorrow's live is going to be in a moment. Hold on. Okay. So this is gonna be tomorrow's live. It's gonna be Midjourney from zero to hero in one video. So if you are not already, I see someone already like the live. I just like the live as well. That's scheduled for tomorrow. And basically tomorrow we're gonna talk about how to get started with Midjourney, the pro tips for creating eye-catching design, the advanced prompts to take your creations to the next level, and the best practices for AI-powered creativity. So tomorrow is gonna be all about Midjourney. We're really gonna dig deep. As you can see, I have like the lace front images of these girls, these images of like cars, boss babes, and all of these things. I'm going to show you guys how to do all of this in Midjourney tomorrow. So if you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you are subscribed, because that is going to be the agenda for tomorrow. If you guys have not taken advantage of the special offer yet, this live flash sale is only available during the live. I am about to end the stream soon. So make sure, if you haven't already, use the code JCFAM. You do get 50% off of everything on the website. And since no one has any questions, I think here was a good place to wrap it up. We talked about Meta AI, we talked about Midjourney AI, we talked about how it can elevate your projects. We generated some of the prompts. We talked about ad concepts, because I think that's very important. Whenever you have a business, you should run ads. I'm still learning the whole ad situation and the ad world. Once I kind of get that situated, if you guys are interested in knowing what I learned, and seeing if it works, like, because I always test things out, see if it works before I present it to people. If that is something you guys are interested in, leave some feedback in the Facebook group of what you'd want to learn about, what you want these lives to be about. Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna put this up one last time. The live is about to end, so I'm just gonna leave this up here. I'm gonna play the outro song, which was also my intro song. I love that song now. And yeah, after the song is over, the live flash sale will be over, and so will this live session. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the live today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, this one's for the makers, the dream chasers, the ones who see the world and then reshape it. It's your creation. Yeah. It started with a spark, turned into a flame. The true creation, now the world knows the name. Building dreams with precision, carving out the path from digital tools to success that lasts. Faceless but present, the vision is loud, innovating every step, inspiring the crowd. AI-driven moves, creativity and stride. The true creation is the movement worldwide. Late nights, big plans, hustle on the grind. YouTube lives at 7, always on time, teaching how to rise, how to pivot and thrive. The true creation shows you how to arrive. Every project a masterpiece, every tool refined. From tech consultations to content design, turning concepts into action, ideas into gold. The true creation is a story that's bold. True creation, where the future takes shape, breaking all the boundaries, no limits, no gates, turning passion into purpose, leading the way. The true creation sets the tone every day. No ceilings, no chains, we break every frame. The true creation rewrites the game, empowerment and grind perfectly aligned. The true creation isn't just a brand, it's a state of mind. Let the vision grow, let the legacy shine. For the ones who dream big, we redefine time. Creators, innovators, the spark of the nation. The future belongs to the true creation. Keep moving, keep building. loud and no hesitation. Turn your passion into purpose. This is the June creation. June creation.